This is NBA TV's NBA Action. This week, the New Jersey Nets are putting it all together, while the Phoenix Suns are off on a hot streak of their own. Plus, we'll take a look at who's leading the All-Star voting, take you inside training camp with Steve Nash and the Suns. And as always, we'll bring you the top 10 plays of the week.
Childress, whoa! 360 spin, move, and jam.
Get out! He's unstoppable! You cannot believe what we just saw!
Oh, man, what a dunk!
Tear up that rim, young fella.
Sensational! Oh, I'm shaking in my chair! Oh, and home!
We begin by taking you into the action in the East with head coach Lawrence Frank and his New Jersey Nets.
It's going to be an ongoing process of trying to find, the best people who are going to play together as well as possible. When things aren't going our way, that you find a way. It's having everyone do their jobs, from our leaders playing at a high level to our support players complimenting them and doing what they need to do.
The Nets were just 9-12 when their former teammate Kenyon Martin arrived, leading his Denver Nuggets into New Jersey.
Kenyon spent 4 years as a member of the Nets, teaming up with Jason Kidd so effectively.
Bob, there's nothing like coming back to play against your former team.
The Nets were fired up as well for this one, especially Vince Carter.
Knocks down a three, and the Nets are off to a quick start. Kenyon Martin with the stuff, and the former Net with 8 points.
New Jersey received a huge lift from Scott Padgett, who nailed 5 3-pointers. And they took the lead in the fourth quarter, only to see Denver surge in front.
Clock down to 3, down to 2. The lob for Anthony. Andre Miller to Carmelo Anthony, who has taken over down the stretch. Here's the 3 by Kidd. Yes, the game is tied with 11.3 to go in the fourth quarter. Their 10th three-pointer, and the Nuggets call for time.
The game went into overtime, where Jason Kidd continued his clutch shooting, and the Nets were finally able to take control.
Martin came over to help. Miller with the save, stolen by Carter, and he lays it home. Kidd gets it down to Jefferson, got the step. It counts, and the foul. Nets win it in OT, 115 to 106.
Next up, Baron Davis and the Warriors came to town, and New Jersey greeted them with an offensive onslaught in the first half.
All right, here's Kidd making the turn on Davis. Beautifully done. Jefferson going right at Dunleavy. Bad start by Golden State.
The Nets led by 27 points at halftime and just kept pouring it on.
Carter from way downtown. 6 for 6. There, Jefferson with Kidd. Gives it up. Jefferson slams. The Nets defeating the Warriors 118 to 90.
Tony, tonight's opposition, the New Jersey Nets, arrive in South Florida playing their best basketball of the season.
New Jersey was looking for its 5th straight win, but this one would turn into an uphill battle.
I don't think there's a defensive system on the planet Earth that can stop that man. Not unless you're playing defense with a pocket full of kryptonite.
But the Nets had their own superhero in Vince Carter. He tied his career high in scoring and almost single-handedly brought his team from behind.
A 51-point performance by Vince Carter. And the Nets coming here to Miami and winning it by 7.
One of the best players in the game. And tonight, when other people were struggling, including myself, he took everybody on his back and what did he give up, 51, 52?
What's working for me is just me being aggressive at the beginning of the game, really setting the tone for the team. So that's what I'm going to do.
Alley-oop. Carter! Oh, what a beautiful play. Jason Kidd, a spectacular pass.
Nate Robinson rallied the Knicks by hitting 5 threes, but in the end, the Nets were just too much.
Alley with Jefferson. And another costly turnover for the Nets. They're 20th. Jason Kidd and the Nets have now won 6 in a row.
But LeBron James stood in the way of number 7.
James on the break, went behind the back. Here's LeBron. What a move. And put down by Carter. Nearly took the rim down with him.
With 28 points from Richard Jefferson, the Nets ran past the Cavaliers.
Kidd ahead of the field. Hughes gets back. Here's Kidd to the left hand. Beautiful fake. And that will do it. 7 straight wins. They've won 9 of the last 12.
Welcome back to NBA TV's NBA Action. Now we go back into the action, this time in the West, with the leaders in the Pacific Division, the Phoenix Suns.
Grab a seat and settle in for Phoenix Suns basketball, coming to you this day after Christmas from frigid Minneapolis. Luckily, we're inside the Target Center, where tonight the Suns kick off a 5-game, 9-day road trip against the Timberwolves.
With Amari Stoudemire still sidelined, Coach Dwayne Casey and his Timberwolves were hoping to leave the Suns in the dust. But Boris Diaw had other ideas.
And everybody has trouble with this guy. The alley-oop placed perfectly ahead.
What a great scorer he is. He puts the ball on the floor and dribbles so well.
What an impressive move there by Boris Diaw.
Signed from Atlanta in the offseason, Diaw was all over the court, and he set the tone for his team as the Suns led by 10 midway through the first quarter.
It's taken away by the Matrix, Shawn Marion. Clear path, and he'll put it down.
Nash for 2. Got it. Nash rips the cords from the outside.
With the Timberwolves trailing early, Kevin Garnett knew the responsibility was on his shoulders, and he began to bring his team back.
Big ticket coming to life here. Kevin Garnett pierces that deep.
Inside to Garnett. Kevin stuffs it.
And Trenton Hassel gave Kevin some help in the paint.
How about that from Trenton Hassel? Enough is enough, says Trenton.
Inside, another three-point play opportunity for Trenton Hassel.
Controlling the offensive boards in the second quarter, Minnesota cut into the Suns' lead and trailed by only 3 at halftime. In the second half, they continued to surge behind Wally Szczerbiak, who finished with 27 points.
Wally Szczerbiak, here come the Wolves.
But with Steve Nash running the attack, Phoenix settled down and held off the Minnesota charge. And the star was Boris Diaw, who hit 11 of 16.
Confidence is sky high for Diaw.
Diaw cannot be stopped tonight. Now with 31 points.
During a road trip, when it's long like that, it's really important to win the first one, because as the road trip is going on, the body gets tired, and so it's really important to win the first one to get the confidence to go in the next games.
Next, the Suns traveled to Washington against a Wizards team that was playing some of their best basketball of the season. Eddie Jordan's squad had won 3 in a row, and Caron Butler was determined to make it number 4.
Here's Butler. Pump fake, and he goes up again. He is on fire.
But with Steve Nash dishing out 16 assists and Shawn Marion scoring 28 points, Phoenix rallied to knock off the Wizards.
Alley-oop Marion, and that's your backbreaker.
Next, it was off to Charlotte, where the Bobcats were without their injured young star, Emeka Okafor. But the Suns still gave the fans quite a show.
Nash setting up Marion to the oohs and ahs of the crowd here in Charlotte.
And former Bobcat Eddie House led the Suns to victory.
Finds a hot man, and down it goes. Howitzer.
The biggest thing was we won. We needed that for us to get over the hump, and we got over the hump, and we won, and we're winning, and that's the main thing.
The Suns would spend New Year's Eve in Chicago, hoping to celebrate another win.
Nash feet ahead for Shawn Marion.
But the Bulls also looked to ring out the year in style, and this would be a close contest all the way. There were 9 lead changes, but Chicago led by 6 heading into the fourth quarter, thanks to Kirk Hinrich, who finished with 25.
Hinrich, 3. Yeah, big time. Yes.
Down by 2 in the final seconds, Phoenix looked for the tie.
Nash takes him off the dribble. Inside Marion for the lay-in. And we're tied at 92, 6 seconds remaining.
The Bulls had the ball and one more chance to try and win it.
Inbounds to Gordon. Time winding down. Gordon taking Marion off the dribble. And it's no good. And we're going to overtime.
And in the extra session, Shawn Marion took over.
Here comes Marion. The house in the corner. Down low to Marion. Explosive. Shawn Marion. And the Bulls fought hard here tonight, but in overtime, the Suns prevailed.
We're back with more of NBA TV's NBA Action. Time to log on to NBA.com for the latest results in this year's NBA All-Star balloting. With the second returns now complete, Rocket center Yao Ming is the leading vote getter for this year's All-Star game.
Down to Yao Ming. That's going to be a slam. Good catch by Yao. Yao working inside. And he walked it right to the lip of the cup.
Yao has started for the West the past 2 years, and next month's game will be in front of his home fans in Houston. The top vote getter among NBA forwards is LeBron James, who's having another sensational season for the Cavaliers.
No doubt about LeBron James. He could play. 31 points.
This year, LeBron is averaging 30 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists, and he has been unstoppable.
James heading right to the rack.
Here's James. Remember, they have that foul to give, but James was able to coast in and slam.
The Lakers' Kobe Bryant continues to rack up points and votes. He's the leader among guards in the West.
Here's Kobe. Little help, fadeaway jumper. Nothing you can do against that. Not a thing.
And Houston's Tracy McGrady tops all forwards in the West.
Grady, gets by Joe Johnson. Reversal for 2. T-Mac to the rack.
Shaquille O'Neal is the leading vote getter in the East as he looks to make his 10th All-Star appearance.
Determined to try and get his team back in this game. Darius Miles takes a seat.
And the NBA's leading scorer, Allen Iverson, leads all Eastern Conference guards.
Iverson got by Hassel. Iverson moves in, lays it in. Iverson against Williams, gets all the way inside. A beautiful drive by AI.
In other news, Seattle replaced head coach Bob Weiss after a 13-17 start, taking over as assistant Bob Hill, who previously coached the Knicks, Pacers, and Spurs. Now he'll try to guide the Sonics back to the top of the Northwest Division.
Ray Allen with the takeaway and the stuff.
Rednauer checked by Tabusi. Rednauer spins off the screen, sneaks between 2 defenders. Wow.
Time for more of NBA TV's NBA Action. Now we take you inside training camp with the Phoenix Suns in this week's edition of Time Out.
And this one's over, and San Antonio wins. They will advance. The Spurs move on.
Let's go. Run it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're running.
After finishing with the league's best record, last season ended in disappointment for the Suns. So they shook up the roster, and Steve Nash enjoyed welcoming new players into the fold.
And this year was probably the most fun I've had in a training camp. You know, it's always fun to incorporate new teammates, especially when you have a bunch of great guys that we have. You know, it makes it a lot more fun.
He's gonna come up, cause my man gonna die most of the time. Then he gonna come up. You gonna see? It's gonna be your stunt. It's not so bad, I guess, when you get the feel for the guys when you get there. It's like you've been together for a long time.
Go, Raz, go! Let's go, go! Nice. Good pass, boy.
The way we play, and I think the atmosphere here makes it a little easier for guys coming in to kind of get accustomed to what we're trying to do.
Go, Sean, push. Nice pass. Knock it down, Raj. That's all you all day. That's all right. Raj, we're going to give you 600 of those this year. All right? Try to make 300, will you? So you got 300 misses. You can miss it 300 times.
I think it can't help but fit anybody's style because, you know, you grew up playing up and down. Every pickup game you ever played in was up and down, and that's just the natural flow of the game. So, you know, it's been fun for me to get back to kind of those roots and kind of take the reins off myself.
Good job.
Last season, Amari Stoudemire was a dominant offensive force, but early in camp he suffered a knee injury that would force him to miss 4 months, and many doubted the Suns' chances.
Reading the paper, and I normally don't do that a lot, but they got us picked 9th. Our guys got us 9th. You know, and I know it doesn't mean anything, you kind of laugh at it a little bit, but at the same time, I just hope it ticks you off some because, you know, we do have the most valuable player in the league. We do have a third-team All-NBA, All-Star. We got every one of you guys have been at unbelievable levels in your careers or just now getting there. We got more than enough. And that you know, to me, that's a slight to you guys and to the organization. So just a little chip on our shoulder, just go on with our business. Doesn't, like I said, it doesn't mean much, but I think it's so far off base, it's not even close.
It's something that's totally out of our control, so there's no point crying over it. You know, we can't quit. We got to just keep going, and we got to try to figure out a way to make this a good ball club, even without our most talented players.
Some of us got to work in the summertime to make sure we still cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't pointing no fingers at all.
I don't know if you saw it.
You know what I'm saying?
Brian Grant is part of a new-look front court that has carried a heavy load with Amari out of action.
Kirk and Pat, those guys are going to have to do a great job inside, and I think they can. You know, you can't replace what Amari does on the court, but collectively, I think those three can fill in nicely and get the job done.
Yeah, that's perfect. You either get your jumper or you could also clean him up. Either way, that's perfect.
I'm ready to step up wherever they need me. If they need me to grab more rebounds, they need me to score more points, whatever it is, I'm just ready to go.
You know, I feel comfortable. I feel confident, and you know, the coaching staff has given me positive words, so you know, I think I am ready.
Open up. I got you. Switch it. It's sorry to see him go down, man. You know, he's a big part of this, but gotta keep on going, baby. We got a great group. We got a great group of guys here. We got a great team here still. You know, we're still going there and get it done.
It's just a totally different challenge than starting the year feeling as though you're trying to win a championship to now not sure what we're going to be, but hopefully somewhere along the line that can be our goal again.
Let's go, baby. Suns. 1, 2, 3. Suns.
Welcome back to NBA TV's NBA Action. Time now to check out the top 10 plays of the week in our NBA TV Countdown. Starting us off at number 10 is Andre Iguodala driving coast to coast.
Iguodala runs down the floor and throws it in reverse. One more look at it right at the top of the key. Just a little stutter step. Defensive players spread out and that thing just parted.
At 9, Orlando's DeShaun Stevenson with this magical move.
Stevenson reverse and a foul.
Boy, that's athleticism. Nice look by Grant Hill. Stevenson, he hung up in the air with a perfect spin.
At number 8, the Raptors' Mo Peterson racing to beat the third quarter buzzer.
Peterson, he's going to have to force it up. Got it! What a play! Mo Peterson, you can tell it. Mo Peters living large tonight, folks.
At 7 is Ben Wallace at one end and Tayshaun Prince at the other.
O'Neal Patton rejected by Ben Wallace. Here's Prince going behind the back and puts it down.
Well, some plays seem to be worth more than 2 points. I think this is one of them. The crowd erupts on the block, and then Prince on the other end, giving Dwayne Wade a little taste of his own medicine. Around the back for the slam. This crowd is going nuts.
At 6, another third quarter buzzer beater from the Sixers, Kevin Ollie.
Still time for the Sixers. Can Ollie let it fly? There it is. Yes! He did it!
That's outstanding.
Kevin Ollie hits the 3, and the Sixers lead by 1 after 3.
At number 5 is Earl Boykins with the pass, and Kenyon Martin with the power.
Kenyon Martin. Over to Starovich. Kmart open for business. I thought there was no way he was going to get to the rim on this one. I mean, he jumps at the dotted line and just climbs Nesterovic. Wow.
In at number 4, Dwayne Wade leaves the Wizards standing still.
They set a double screen for Wade. He goes the other way. Oh, my goodness. What a slam dunk by Dwayne Wade.
It's always amusing to watch opposing fans, Eric, the way they jump out of their seat at an opponent dunking the ball.
Now look at this. They showed a double screen for him right. He went left and faked everybody out. Look at that finish.
At 3, the Hornets create a buzz with Chris Paul and Desmond Mason.
Numbers, Mason.
Oh, yeah, that was nice. Getting the crowd excited. Good finish by Desmond Mason. That was a big-time play.
In at number 2, it's Earl Boykins once again from an impossible angle.
This kid can hit these buzzer beaters.
He did it last year numerous times at the end of quarters. I don't even know how he saw the rim. He had Rashard Lewis at 6'10" on him. This thing didn't hit anything but the floor after it went through. Look at this. This is so clean.
Over the backboard.
The nip barely moved. That's the old Larry Bird commercial, wasn't it? Off the house, over the backboard, into the score.
And at number 1, it's Dwayne Wade going through and over the Bucks.
Wade splits the D. Oh, my! What a play by Dwayne Wade!
You can only do that if you hang in the air for a half hour. He did, boy. Man, was he up there a long time.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. Last week, fans on NBA.com agreed with us that this reverse jam by Vince Carter was the #1 play of the week, and it's certainly worth another look. Remember, you can vote for your favorite play all season long by logging on to the league's official website, NBA.com. I'm Ian Eagle for NBA TV's NBA Action. We'll see you next week.